All right, we are back. We are back looking for the shiny Tepig once again. You know, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Same shit, different day, as they say. Yeah, we're about to hit 4K encounters, and I'm gonna make the bold call here early, just straight up. I think we're gonna do it exactly on 4K. I think something's gonna align today. The universe is gonna speak to us, and on 98 encounters from now, at 4,000 on the dot, I think we're getting a shiny Tepig, so we're just gonna start rolling with it and go ahead and get these encounters. Just get streaming. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Obviously, I don't know. Sometimes I actually need to put. My mic's probably not terrible where it is, but I'll pull it a little closer so I'm a little bit louder. And it's kind of yeah, it'll be good right here. That should be fine and dandy, good to go. There we are. All right, get everything situated. No, don't want a nickname. We are all good with that. All good with that. Leave it to me to start streaming for my voice to like randomly go out. You gotta love how the stuff like that works. Haven't been having this all day, and I start streaming, and all of a sudden it's like I feel like I can barely talk. Maybe I just need some water. Maybe that's all I need. Okay. So we're on an official stream schedule now, so that's pretty good. It'll be good for me. I do have a bad habit of saying that I'll stream on a certain day and then not actually do it. On Friday I said, oh yeah, I'll definitely stream on Saturday or Sunday. Shoot, I might even stream both days. And then I never streamed on Saturday or Sunday. And then yesterday I was like, yeah, Mondays just don't really feel like a stream day to me. Normally I would stream on like Sundays, and then Mondays I would take off. But by establishing a stream schedule, hopefully it'll keep me a little more rigid by being flexible and being like, oh, I'll just stream when I feel like it. I think it leaves me a little bit prone to just being like, I'll take the day off. And we're trying to get this Tepig as quickly as possible, so I don't think we can afford to be taking any days off. We gotta go. We gotta move. We do gotta move. Speaking of moving, I guess I'll bring it up now, and when people join, I'll mention it again. I went ablazing through Pokemon Platinum the last few days, and now I'm working my way through Pearl. Platinum, we were using the cute charm glitch to try and catch a whole bunch of shinies. That's where I always forget which hand to go. That's where all 35 of our shinies have come from so far, using the cute charm glitch in Platinum. And I just opened up the entire game, basically, to us. I haven't done the post-game area yet, so haven't gone to, like, the Battle Frontier or whatever. Yeah, Battle Frontier, Battle Area, whatever you call that. In the post-game of Platinum. I still got to go do all that. That's how we'll just go catch Heatran up there. We don't actually need to shiny hunt Heatran. Oh my lord, I am sorry. That is a little bit gross. That's a little bit gross, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry about that. Luckily, we don't need to shiny hunt Heatran in this game. Or in Platinum, I should say. We do have to shiny hunt it in this game, because Heatran is thankfully in... Ryder, what you doing back there? Black 2 and White 2. And since we can get the shiny charm in these games, shiny hunting Heatran will be, hopefully, quicker than just doing it in like Platinum or something like that. Anyhow, I can increase my shiny odds, I will do that. So, yeah, I've gotten us to the point with Platinum where basically everything's open to us. So we can do the Giratina shiny hunt, which is really nice. I thought that I would be a little bit kind of held back by the fact that you encounter Giratina. Before you even take on the 8th gym, you do the whole climax of the story at Spear Pillar, and you got to go to the Distortion World and take on Giratina. Luckily, if you defeat or run from Giratina in the Distortion World, you can still encounter it in the postgame. So I just knocked it out real quick, and we will shiny hunt it later in Turnback Cave. Which is kind of interesting that it works that way. You can encounter Giratina early in the game, and it's not a shiny. I really hope you can encounter it in I would assume in Turnback Cave it's not shiny locked. That'd be really crazy if... I don't think they would think that through, allowing you to get Giratina in the post-game, but if it wasn't shiny in the main story, they would keep it non-shiny in the post-game. I don't think they would do that. So... we can shiny hunt Giratina, which I'm going to wait to do that. I do have Pearl. That is what I don't know what sent my microphone into a frenzy there, but maybe me popping my knuckles? I don't know. I am working through Pearl right now, trying to get through to Spear Pillar. I don't think Pearl and like Diamond have the same benefit as Platinum, where you can take out the Legendary and then re-encounter them in the post game. I don't believe so. I think it's either you catch them at Spear Pillar or nothing. So I'm going to get Pearl up to the point where we can catch, encounter Palkia in the climax of the story at Spear Pillar. And then I need to get a copy of Diamond. I was looking at that on eBay today. I don't know if I would just want to go with a Japanese copy because they're so much cheaper than English copies. Although the English one's not that expensive, so it would complete my set of the Gen 4 English games. So I guess as a collector and a little bit of a completionist, it would be nice to have Diamond to go along with my Platinum and my Pearl. So yeah, I'll probably end up just getting the English one. I might get I'm definitely getting Japanese Platinum. Actually, that does remind me, I did think about that earlier today. Instead of shiny hunting Giratina in my English Platinum, I might get Japanese Platinum and speed through that game and get us to the point where we can shiny hunt Giratina and Japanese Platinum. And then in English Platinum, I will figure out a way to get Arceus available to us. And then my idea was a 4-way kind of like shiny race, you could say, between Arceus, Dialga, Palkia, Giratina. So I'd have 4 games going, Platinum, Japanese Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl. And we'd basically be shiny hunting all 4 at the same time and kind of racing to see which ones we get first. I thought that'd be a neat little thing to do. I don't know if I would do that before or after we do the Thundurus Tornadus, because I had also been working on getting through my copy of White to get us to, I can never remember which one it is, Tornadus or Thundurus, which actually I think I am. No, I haven't. I need to beat the 8th gym leader. Once I take on the 8th gym leader, though, we can take on Tornadus and Thundurus. But those leave me with the dilemma of I can't complete the national decks in these games until I have Tornadus and Thundurus and Landorus from Black and White. Because, those 3 are not available in these games without the, 3DS Dream Radar game or whatever. I don't have that game. I guess I could maybe find a way to buy a 3DS that has it on there, or I'm sure there's some way to finagle the stuff onto a 3DS now with even though the eShop's discontinued, but I haven't looked into it. So I've been thinking the way I would get Tornadus, Thundurus, and Landorus is in Black and White, transfer them up to Black 2, White 2. But then there's the whole thing of if I get them in Black and White, I'd have to shiny hunt them in Black and White first, which could take a while. I don't know if I want to wait that long to get the national decks. I'd like to get it as fast as possible. So do I play through the games, get Tornadus and Thundurus, transfer them over to this game, and then play through the game again to shiny hunt them? Yeah, all things I gotta figure out in due time. But considering how frickin' long this Tepig is taking and waiting, which I guess I shouldn't speak too early, might offend the Tepig and then they make us wait till 15,000 encounters, but considering it seems like Tepig is going to take a while, I think I have time to get everything situated, and if somehow, some way we found Tepig right now, I guess I would start soft resetting for I really don't know what I would do, because right now in my English Platinum I have Giratina, Dialga, and Palkia all available to me. I was planning on capturing Dialga and Palkia for my English Platinum for the national decks in this game, I guess I am. I guess if I was also going to do Giratina and Japanese Platinum, I would catch Giratina and I don't know. I don't know. I'm not usually known to be a man with a plan. I kind of wing it. So the fact that I'm planning this out at all is kind of a miracle. The fact that I actually have some games on deck to shiny hunting if things were to go well for us with this Tepig. I mean, it's pretty good on my part. Normally I am a major procrastinator and would wait till the last second to get all that going, but what are you two doing? Hey, what are y'all doing? Don't y'all knock anything over down there. Yeah, what is that? Is that a toy? Guess so. Where'd you get that from? He's just rolling around on the ground. You can see him. He's a little crazy, man. What are you doing down there? You know what? I kind of feel like throwing one of these out here early, so we will do one of our random little Snivy and Oshawott encounters here kind of early on. Just get it out of the way. We might do another one later. We'll see. But just kind of get the itch right there. I was looking at the, I don't know, something about 3918. Couldn't tell you why, but I just looked at the number and I was like, that looks like the kind of number we do a Snivy and Oshawott encounter on. So let us see. Will we get a random Snivy or Oshawott here today? No, we will not. I mean, they're right there, but they're not shiny. Obviously. You're not eating that. Oh. He's not even playing with the toy anymore. He's just eating his own ear. He's legit just chewing on his own ear. And he stopped playing with the toy. He's just... He's got his paw holding his ear in his face, and he's just chewing on the end of his ear. These little guys are something else. And then Ryder is just sitting under my desk, giving me puppy dog eyes, like, why are you not on the ground playing with me? I was just playing with you for an hour before I came in here. I wish I could do something about these armrests. I've considered just taking them off, just unscrewing them. I guess I would need like a hex screw or whatever. Just popping these little things off and just consider taking these arms off. Like they're just, I can't even really use them at my desk. Like they don't go down, so they would just kind of get in the way. Then how close I have to sit to the, yeah. So anyways, just ranting. And then when they're up, they're like, they don't go all the way back and they curve in. And like I'm a broader person, I'm kind of wide, so like my arms just run into them. It's really awkward. I feel a little like just jammed in here a little bit. I feel like I can't fully extend my arms because they're just like awkwardly. What are they doing back here? Look at these two. What are they doing? What are y'all doing? Oh. Y'all be careful. I very slightly swallowed that water a little bit wrong. Oh man. Like not enough to really warrant like crazy coughing, but it just got in there a little tiny bit. Goodness gracious. Leo, what you sniffing down there? Don't knock anything over. He was smelling my Rick and Morty pop figures. Or maybe he was smelling Jon Snow. One of the two. One of the three, I guess. I guess technically four. There is a dragon there with the Jon Snow pop. Who's that dragon? That was Rhaegal? Yeah, Rhaegal. So how's it going? How's it going? Anyone that's here hanging out in the chat? Anything fun and exciting happening over this? Anything fun and exciting happen over this weekend? Or I guess anything happening currently? Today, tomorrow, sometime. Anything exciting going on? I do not have squat. Right now I don't. Next week will be pretty hectic and busy for me, but right now, nothing. What are you playing with a toy? That's not like you. You're not the toy player. He's like, well, maybe I could be. I could play with toys. You could, but you never do. Couldn't tell if I heard. Sometimes Leo can't keep his food down. I can tell if I heard him yakking or not. I think he's okay, maybe. Sometimes when they run around too much, he loses his dinner. He's still just a little baby, so he can't quite keep things down sometimes. What up, Shiny Celebi? How's it going? It's going. I feel you. Sometimes it just be going. Don't be going nowhere. Just going somewhere. I feel you. Today was. It was kind of like that for me. It was a pretty boring, uneventful day. Nothing really happening at work, so It was really just, just kind of going today, but wasn't bad. Sometimes, actually most of the time, boring and uneventful days at work are good. It does help that I work from home, so. On the days when I was working in the office and it was boring and uneventful, oh my lord, I wanted to die. Because you're just sitting around an office doing jack squat and you're like, I would like to be at home right now. Right, I can just feel him staring daggers into my. I can never point on the dang camera. I can just feel this little guy staring daggers into my back. I wonder, should I throw out a little bit of razzle dazzle, a little pizzazz for 39.39? I feel like I could. Yeah, we can do that. We can use our handy dandy coins. Probably Juniper's on top, so we'll just go with Juniper. See if we can finally get a call and get one of our coins to come through for us. Finally get us a Tepig. I feel you there. And thanks for dropping on by, Chain. Appreciate it. But I feel you there. I need a shiny. Immediately. It is taking entirely too long. I guess I'm getting close to have been doing this for 2 months now. I started in early July. Which I guess the fact that I haven't even gotten to full odds yet on the encounters, maybe I'm slightly slow at throwing out encounters. Maybe I could be going a little faster, but oh well. Yeah, I definitely does not help that doing these starter encounters are slower by nature. I mean, each encounter takes probably what 30-ish seconds, if not more, because of all the cutscenes and dialogue and this, that, and the other. So yeah, it definitely doesn't help the hunt be, kind of slow when you gotta jump through all this just to check a Pokemon, but I'm sure I could button mash and throw things out a little quicker, but yeah, like you said, it don't really matter. I don't think I've ever actually seen someone soft reset for a Gen 7 starter, so I don't even know what that entails. I guess it's also been forever since I played Gen 7, so I can't even remember how the shiny or how the starter selection even goes. They kind of run up to you, you have to pick them up, and yeah, I guess that is a pretty long cutscene that you got to go through. I don't know, I guess you don't see their shiny until you get in a battle or just check out their stats page, but yeah, it does seem like it'd be pretty slow. Yeah, honestly, I think these games are a lot better for Ryder. He's underneath my light over here. He's like underneath all my cords and anyways. Yeah, I think these games are a lot better for soft resetting than Black and White are, because Black and White you have to go through the whole cutscene of picking them and talking to your rivals, and then you have to get into a battle, automatic battle before even checking the screen to see if they're shiny. So I think soft reset in Black and White is probably actually worse than this one. Maybe like slightly. I guess you immediately go into the box to like get the starter out. Then you got to go through cutscene where like this is like a little bit of dialogue and cutscene and starter, and then a little bit more dialogue and stuff. So yeah, I've told myself after we get Tepig, I am not soft resetting for starters again. The only way I would do it. What you got? Are you just itching your leg? The only way I would do soft resetting for starters for this again would be in Heart Gold, Soul Silver, just because they're so much easier with how quick you can get through encounters because you get 3 at a time. And the resets are pretty quick in that game. And the fact that you get 3 at a time, so that is pretty nice. That would be the only other soft resetting for starters that I would do. Everything else is going to be breeding. Leah, what are you doing? You okay down there? I was being optimistic when I first started this whole shiny living dex thing. I was like, oh, I'll shiny hunt 1 starter per game, so I'll do, or at least per generation, Fire Red, Leaf Green, I'll soft reset for something, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, something, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, something, Heart Gold, so like I was being all optimistic. After I started this, I was like, definitely not. Nope, I am Masuda method breeding with a shiny charm for all the other shiny starters. I am not dealing with all this soft resetting if I don't have to. Yeah, that is the case. Which it's like, that's the only game they do that for you in, which is really annoying. But yeah, it's a really quick reset, and you see all 3 of them, and you can tell if any of them are shiny, and then if not, you reset. Leo, are you really itchy, buddy? You all right? What's going on? You all right? Yeah, I will be expeditiously getting a shiny or getting a foreign Ditto. Obviously, I have a Japanese copy of wrong way over here, Japanese. So I'm going to be getting a Japanese Ditto out of this one game, and then trading it over. God, I can never get this. Trading it over here. And then Masuda method hunting. Which I never realized just how insanely high Masuda method makes, or how much higher Masuda method makes your odds. I thought it was a slight little bit, I thought it was a minor boost. I didn't think it was anything drastic. And I looked into it. Really, I don't necessarily need the shiny charm. Obviously it'll certainly help, but the base odds in this game are 1 in 8,192. With the Masuda method, it becomes 1 in 1,300. That is incredibly, an incredible jump. 1 in 1,300 is still pretty rare. But going from 1 in 8,000 to 1 in 1,300 is a very large jump for a pretty minor thing, like breeding with a foreign Pokemon. And then the shiny charm just takes it from 1 in 1,300 to 1 in 1,000. So yeah, the shiny charm does help, and shiny charm will certainly help with static Pokemon that I can't breed for. But when it comes to breeding, Masuda method is really all I need to drastically increase the odds. Shiny charm just makes it somewhat, a little tiny bit better. Dang, Omar, sorry to hear about that. That's rough. 11K. Yeesh. Yeah, I was about to say, how do you Pokeradar a Zubat? But then I remembered you can't actually. I was thinking, because I was like, Zubats are only in caves, so how do you Pokeradar in a cave? But no, there are routes where Zubat does spawn in grass, so that's certainly, you could definitely do that. I actually just got access to the Pokeradar and my copy of Platinum, so if for some reason we needed to do that, which I don't think we will, I think, well, I guess I could, ooh, that's actually a good, I didn't think about that. I was gonna, for Pokemon like Bronzor and Bronzong that the Q-Charm glitch don't work on, I was just gonna breed for them in Black 2, White 2 with the Masuda method and try and get them. But I guess I could Pokeradar chain for them and try and get them shiny that way. Might be a little bit easier and, you know, just more interesting because we're going to be doing a lot of Masuda method hunts. So yeah, actually, I hadn't thought about that. For some Pokemon in Platinum and other games, if I can't do the, what you call it, Q-Charm glitch, maybe I could do Pokeradar. And I've never done it before. Like, I've never even tried shiny hunting with a Pokeradar, so that would be an experience and a learning curve for me, definitely. I wonder, can you radar hunt in the trophy garden? Because I know there's like requirements and stuff for like chaining with the Pokeradar. Does the trophy garden meet those requirements? Because there's, well, I don't know. I have to check on it. Pokemon like Happiny, Chansey, Publicity, they can only be female. So even though they are in Platinum, I can't use the Q-Charm glitch on them. But I think they are in the Trophy Garden. So I might be able to Pokeradar hunt those as well instead of breeding for them. So that could be nice. Yeah, I've never tried it, so I wouldn't really. I've watched people do it. I've watched people do the Pokeradar stuff, but never tried it myself. I mean, it doesn't look too bad to me, but maybe if I actually tried it, I'd be like, oh, this is tough. This is rough. Did that go through? I think so. Catch them as you. I get, okay, yeah, that's fair. I did forget that you actually have to do something with them and not just encounter them and run. Which I guess it's kind of like, I liked the Dex Nav hunting in Oris. I did that a decent bit. Got some shinies out of that way. It's similar-ish, if I remember correctly, to the Pokeradar, where they like appear in the wild. You gotta sneak up on them, encounter them, and then you chain them, and then the higher the chain, the better the shiny odds are. Something like that. I know I got a shiny Zorua through that method in Oris, the Dex Nav. I think a couple other Pokemon, but I don't really remember what they were. I just remember the Zorua. You got the shiny Chikorita, but you didn't. That's crazy. You went over 22,000. No, close. Over 21,000 encounters, and you didn't keep the shiny you got. That's crazy. I don't think I could do that. So kudos to you. Right, Leo, don't mess with that. He's over here messing with my surge protector, my power strip that all my stuff is plugged into. You don't need to be messing with that. I don't need you electrocuting yourself. Yeah, I got Chikorita when I did the whole Soul Silver. I did this years ago. I was just bored, decided to shiny hunt Soul Silver, and yeah, I was looking for Tepig or Totodile. Not Tepig, just Cyndaquil or Totodile. I got Chikorita, and I was like, you know what? I'll just rock with it. I'm not gonna reset anymore. So yeah, that is pretty crazy, But hey, yeah, it's Soul Silver, so you hopefully will be able to get a new shiny pretty quickly. I mean, the last one was not quick at all. 20k encounters is rough. Ooh, scoot back a little bit. Leo, can you watch out so I can scoot forward some? Can you move your booty? Can you move a little bit? He said, nope, I'm staying right here. He doesn't understand, or he might understand it, but he doesn't care. Like if I say that to Ryder, I'm like, move your butt, move out of the way. Ryder's like, okay, I'll move. He knows what that means. Leo's like, huh? If I go to lay in bed and they're both in my spot, I'll be like, okay, y'all move out of the way. Ryder instantly gets up, walks away. Leo's just looking at me like, you're gonna have to move me. I ain't getting up myself. He's just laying down. Not a care in the world. But Shane, how are your shiny hunts going? Anything? I think last time I checked in, you were shiny hunting for Shaman. How's that going for you? Sure, he is right here. Let me just come here. Here we go. Oh, Ryder, be careful, buddy. Ryder, don't go unplugging anything, okay? You gotta be careful. That's why you don't go back there. You're gonna get stuck in the cords. Say hello, Leo. Oh, thank you. Oh, appreciate it. Ryder, are you stuck, buddy? Hold on one second. I think my other dog is stuck. Ryder, you dingus. Come on. Can you not make it? Okay, there you go. You want to say hi soon? Come here, Ryder. No, watch out, Leo. Come here. Ooh, and this one's Ryder. Say hello. Hi. Do you see yourself on the monitor? No? Okay, you can go down. Y'all don't want to go lay in bed with mom? Y'all don't want to go lay in bed? You want to go? Come on. Come on, I'll go lay in bed. Sit down, okay. Right there. No, they in fact did not want to go to bed. They are back, or at least Ryder is. Leo is somewhere. He is right there. They're both back now. Did we get? Nope, we didn't grab any. You know what? We'll just save the game from right here. We'll start a new little reset point. But thank you. They are adorable little monsters. They're not monsters. They are the cutest, little, sweetest things ever. And I have not gotten. They are little bundles of sunshine and sometime whirling dervishes of chaos, but it's like sunshine 90% of the time, whirling dervish of chaos 10%. And really it's just Leo. Leo is the young chaotic one. Ryder's about to be 4, and he's mellowed out a lot. He's pretty chill. Leo's still got that 1-year-old little puppy energy. Anyways, well, Leo, where are you? Are you under the desk with Ryder? Probably. Yeah, he's just laying down. Lay down in bed? No. Lay down under my desk? Yes. All right, we're slowly but surely. Oh, good. My nose just got really itchy. Slowly but surely closing in on the 4,000 encounter mark, which I have proclaimed earlier in the beginning of the stream. Not stream. I wonder how well can you stream? It's pretty, like, you say those fast enough, I could see you're not. I don't know why my brain does that sometimes, just weird little tangents. At the beginning of the stream, I boldly proclaimed that at 4,000 encounters, we would in fact be getting the shiny Tepig. So I have about, 20 minutes maybe to be correct on that. And if not, well, what's new? I've been wrong every other time I've called an encounter number. Whose tail is smacking my leg? What up, DK? What up, what up? You're all good. You're all good. But you just woke up. You take a late afternoon nap? It is all good. I'm sure I'm going to forget the schedule at some point. I'm not usually the kind to stick to schedule or be good at remembering to stick to schedules. But I will do my damnedest for this to try and be consistent. I gotcha. Sorry to hear about that. That's never fun. I feel like I get a lot of like eye and sinus related headaches. I get a lot of headaches from my sinuses. I've been going to the doctor. Actually, I'm getting a CT scan done on Friday to look at my sinuses because they have been pretty bad the last few years, and my primary care doctor thinks sinuses might be causing potential vertigo. I feel like I said vertigo. I get dizzy randomly at times, and I feel like it's related to like my ears being congested or something. But yeah, I get like sinus headaches, and then working on computers a lot, and then phones, and then what I do in my free time is more computer stuff. So I tend to get like eye strain headaches too. So yeah, I feel like y'all are gonna knock something over down there. Y'all calm down. Y'all gonna unplug something that I need plugged in while we're doing this. Yeah, I unfortunately feel like I get those a lot where my eyes, like I can just feel my eyes, like just it's the best way I can describe it. I can feel my eyes in my head. Like normally you don't really think about it, your eyes are just there, but like I get those eye strain headaches, and it's just like I can just I feel my eyes. Like I'm just sitting here like, oh my god, like they are just like what are you two doing? Goodness gracious. Ryder, why are you just attacking Leo? Oh, no, and Leo's doing it back. Okay, well, at least it's mutual. Mutual mauling is okay. Yeah, I guess they're feeling a little rambunctious tonight, so they are below my desk, underneath my table over here. They are just being a little crazy, playing with each other. They got to be careful though. I'm not good at cable management, so I have cords everywhere. And they might accidentally unplug one if they get a little too rambunctious. I said at the beginning of the stream, I think 4K on the dot is going to be the magic number. So let's see if I can be correct and we get here and now. Well, here in 15 minutes. $4,500, man. I feel like you keep well, I guess, you know, you keep pushing the number back because we keep not hitting the number. But I guess 4,500 isn't too terribly far away. We could get to 4,500 in 2 or 3 more streams if we're unlucky enough to get there. But I guess 4,500 isn't the worst thing ever. You know, I could live with 4,500. 39.79, goodness. I just realized that actually just reminded me at 39.39, I told myself I had said that I was going to do like a coin flip to determine for a shiny whatever, and then I never did it. I forgot. So appreciate it. Thank you. I would like to also think I got this, but we'll see. I am lagging behind on the DS on the right. But I guess at 39.79, we can do a little coin flip magic, see what we got going on. Hopefully I remember, because sometimes I go off on tangents and forget what I'm doing. I feel you. All right. Come on now, come on. Ooh. I got a good pop out of that one, goodness. I felt that run down the entirety of my neck. Went that right there. Yeah, I felt it pop here. Just went down the whole thing. Goodness. I don't know. I don't know if I've really paid attention. I mean, it could just be timing, possibly. Like, I'm not always in sync with my button pressing and timing. Could be it. I mean, one game is Japanese, the other is English. It might affect some of it a little bit. Also, one DS is English and one DS is Japanese, so I guess that could all be contributing factors to some things being a little maybe faster or slower. All right, almost forgot. So we are coming up on 39.79. I'll go ahead and grab the good old Juniper coin. Put you right there so don't forget. And let's see. DK, you made the call, so I'll let you decide. Do you want heads to be the Japanese or English game? Yeah, it could be slightly different. I really don't know. Tails is English. All right, so heads is going to be our Japanese game over here on the left. that one, I can never get a hang. This one, heads, yeah, this one, tails, this one. I'm doing this great, aren't I? Okay, here we go. Almost flipped it all the way over there. We did, in fact, get tails. So, for encounter number 3979, will we finally get our shiny Tepig? No. But hey, 3980, I mean, that's a fine number as well. It's a fine number. I'm perfectly good with that one, too. Unfortunately, not the case. Not today, not today. Oh, man. Goodness, the closer we get to 4K, it's like, I can't... I honestly, I can't believe where I'm actually here right now. 4,000 encounters deep on a hunt for a shiny Tepig. Earlier this year when I made this YouTube channel, this was not at all where I envisioned, where I thought I would end up making content about. But it's worked out. I really enjoy this. But I still do have, I have some videos that I want to, I want to make these videos eventually, but I have not gotten around to it yet. However, I was toying with this this idea the other day, with the video idea I have coming up. I think, it's going to be like a little bit of a challenge. It's a kind of a challenge video. It's just me doing a self-imposed challenge. But I was thinking about streaming the challenge just in the middle, like we would be doing one of these shiny hunt streams, and then kind of in the middle of it, when we got some people here, I would then pivot over to recording the challenge as well, kind of in the middle of the stream. And then I would integrate that into the video, have a pre-recorded like intro and outro, or at least record the outro after I do the whole challenge in the stream. I was thinking that could be a fun idea, because like I have like 3 or 4 video ideas that I want to make happen eventually, and yeah, I'm pretty sure all 3 of them, the game playing portion, the kind of challenge playing portion of it, I could do on stream. I'm pretty sure. Did they both leave? Oh no, y'all are right there. Hello. Go down. Oh, that took me down all the way. I don't want to be that far down. Yeah, like I could stream it today. I wasn't really like prepped for it. Like, I'm prepped in the way that I have. It won't be on a physical game. It'll be through an emulator, but I own a copy of Pokemon Platinum, so technically, I think legally I'm allowed to have the ROM of Pokemon Platinum, right? I think that's how it works. Like, as long as you own the game, having a ROM is okay. I think. Doesn't, whatever. Nintendo's not coming for me. Anyways, it's going to be on the computer, so it'll look a lot better than this, because it'll actually be high definition on the computer that I can record. What's up?
Okay.
Okay. Good night. They are just chilling in here. But because of the premise of what the video is going to be about, I think I would do the streaming and recording of it maybe potentially during our next Platinum Cute Charm Hunt stream, because hint, I could honestly tell y'all what the video idea is. I mean, it's really nothing crazy, not something really worth keeping secret. I am going to challenge myself using, the cute charm glitch in Pokemon Platinum. I'm going to see if I can catch 10 shiny Pokemon in 10 minutes. And people might be thinking, 10 shiny Pokemon with the cute charm glitch, 10 shinies in 10 minutes doesn't sound all that bad. But it's going to be a randomized game, so, the Pokemon could be completely random. So it could be something with an insanely low catch rate. My lead Pokemon's not going to have false swipe or anything crazy like that to whittle the Pokemon down, so I don't have that. And I'm only going to use Pokeballs. So it's something I should do a test run of it. We'll see. Maybe I do a test run and I realize, 10 shinies in 10 minutes is really easy. But we've certainly had times during our cute charm glitch streams, say that 5 times fast, where I've gone a decent little bit without seeing a shiny, so it could definitely be possible to not catch 10 shinies in 10 minutes. So that's kind of the idea of the video. But as with any good challenge, what if I lose this? What if I can't catch 10 shinies in 10 minutes? Like, what happens? I was toying with this, probably what I'm going to do, but I bought this probably a month or two ago for this video idea and just haven't gone through with it. But if I fail to catch 10 shinies in 10 minutes, I'm going to give away this card. So can't really see it, unfortunately, kind of glaring, but it is a shiny Lucario. And I'm so bad with the camera. It's a PSA 10 full art shiny Lucario. I thought it was fitting. We'd be playing Platinum. Lucario's synonymous with Platinum. So I was thinking, you know what? It'll be a fun, short little fun video of using the cute charm glitch, trying to catch some random shiny Pokemon. And if I fail, I give away a card. It's not some world-breaking, it's not some crazy expensive card. I wish I was rolling in money like that to give away something more expensive. I am not. It's like a $60 card, so, Unfortunately, I am not Mr. Moneybags with, millions of subscribers who can give away a $1,000 card or anything like that. Yeah, 60. Like 50 to 60. I mean, I guess it probably depends on what you find on any given day on eBay. Maybe the lowest, available might be a little higher than that. If, it really just depends. But I've seen them sell for like $50 to $60. I mean, I got that one for like 60, so. I mean, yeah, it's not really about like being a world, wallet breaking, bank breaking. It's not really about that. It's really about having fun and giving away something, something cool. I thought that card would be more expensive when I went into looking, because I was trying to decide, like, okay, if I want to give away a card for this, I want to do a Pokemon that's, related to Platinum Generation 4. And I knew there was a Lucario in the set, and so I thought Lucario is a pretty popular Pokemon. I figured that'd be a more expensive card, maybe like 150. I was thinking like 150 would be about the range. I was really surprised when I went on eBay and saw they were, most of the listings were below 80 bucks. I was like, wow, not as expensive as I thought it would be. Make it 330. Am I not am I not understanding the reference? Leo, what are you whining about down there? Also, what I could do, there is a Cynthia card in that set. The same set that shiny Lucario comes from. There's a Cynthia card, and I think on her card, she has a shiny Garchomp and Lucario. That could also very much work for that challenge in Platinum, but, you know, I don't have the Cynthia card on me, and honestly, with the way the waifu cards go, the Cynthia one might be more expensive than the Lucario one. That could also be an option. But also to give a little bit of a secret, a little bit of a hint to those of you that are here. In the video, I'm gonna give away this card no matter what. But at the beginning of the video, I'm gonna say if I fail to get 10 shinies in 10 minutes, I'll give away the card. But then even toward the, at the end, if I've actually failed to get, or if I actually get 10 shinies in 10 minutes, I'm still gonna give it away, but it's going to pay off for the people who watch to the end of the video to see that I actually, am still giving it away, even though I technically didn't fail the challenge, like I said. But that's just a little hint for y'all. If y'all ever, when y'all see that video come out, be like, okay, make sure to watch to the end because it's still going to be given away. But I think I'm probably gonna do like a, whatchamacallit, little keyword at the end, be like, oh, I did manage to catch 10 in 10 minutes, but I'm still gonna give it away, but now, type, I don't know, Lucario, Riolu, something like that, some kind of keyword. That way I know people who watch to the end of the video are entering the giveaway. Stuff like that. How do I know the Garchomp is shiny? I'm guessing? So the whole point of the set that these cards come from is that they are shinies. Like, there is a shiny Garchomp card in the set. It's not a full art like the Lucario. It's what's called a baby shiny. So, like, it's in a card format like this, where, the Pokemon's just in the little art right here, and then the rest of the card is, the card. So it's actually similar to this Ponyta. So there's a Garchomp card in the set that's similar to this Ponyta. And it's actually a shiny. You can barely tell it's a shiny, but it is. And so I imagine because it's in that set, the Garchomp is shiny on her card. Maybe it's not. I think it is. Let me look it up, actually. We can judge together. Cynthia from Hidden Fates. Let's see. So I don't need to do that. I can grab. All right, y'all let me know. Do y'all think the Garchomp on this card, this is rather blown up. Here, let me try and close this a little bit. Make this a little smaller. Do y'all think the Garchomp on this card is a shiny? Because, like, clearly the Lucario, I'll put it over here. Clearly the Lucario is. Obviously this is a shiny Lucario. You don't think this is a shiny Garchomp? It's honestly hard to tell. Like, it truly is. Let's see. Yeah, what you doing? Oh, you got a toy. Okay. Let's go Garchomp. Hidden Fates. Because, like, okay, this is the Garchomp from the set. Like, this is the Garchomp in the set. it is shiny because it has the shiny sparkles on it. Like, this card was intentionally designed as the shiny of Garchomp. But look at that. Like, you looking at that immediately, if I didn't tell you it is in fact 100% a shiny Garchomp, like it is printed as a shiny, you would think that's not a shiny. You'd be like, oh no, there's no way that is a shiny Garchomp. But like, it is. Like, it is printed intentionally by the Pokemon Company on this card as being a shiny. So like, I mean, I don't. I don't know. Like, this could be a shiny, and that's just that's just how they did it. That's how bad Garchomp shiny is. What does that even mean? Sonic Generations World Hub. Hub World. What is that? What does that mean? But yeah, I mean, like, it certainly doesn't look shiny, but like, neither does this. Like, this honestly doesn't look shiny, but it's supposed to be. So, I don't know. Just something I wanted to talk about, throw out there. Because like I said, the whole point of the set that these cards come from is that the Pokemon are shiny. Clearly the Lucario. No background. Yeah, the backgrounds on those cards are just like silver with, you know, the Pokemon on it and some like sparkles. But like, since the whole point of the set is shiny Pokemon, clearly the Lucario is shiny. There's a shiny Garchomp card in the set. Like, I think this is supposed to be a shiny Garchomp. It's just that's how bad Garchomp shiny is. You cannot tell. So that's just a little mini rant from me. Sorry about that. And then we do that so we actually get the... Yeah, the shiny Garchomp is not very well done. Not very well done at all. All right, we are almost there, almost there. If we don't get them here, we got 2 more to go, and then we're at good old 4K. Are both down there? Is it just right? Nope, they are both down there. Y'all don't want to go lay in bed with your mother? She's going to sleep. Y'all can go sleep in there. I guess they're not hurting anything. They can just hang out right there. All right. Well, no shiny Tepig right there. So this is it. The last 2 encounters for me. I mean, this is make or break it. I said 4K was the number. So if one of these 2 is not shiny, I am a liar, and I don't enjoy being a liar. I like telling the truth. So Tepig, don't make me a liar. That's all I gotta ask. I mean, I'm wearing a shirt that says victory on it. In fact, I'm wearing a shirt that says victory on it. We're gonna bust out the Victini coin to see which one of these will be our 4K encounter. It's gotta happen. Like, it's gotta. It's just gotta. There's no way it doesn't. Okay, why are you not going? Oh, Shiny Gibble's not black. Shiny Gibble is like a royal blue and yellow. I made Gibble shiny black in my thumbnails for those videos because I like changing shinies. Yeah, this is not, it's not a Pokemon related shirt, so it's just a Victory Lane, which I don't even know where that comes from. I don't know. I guess it's called Victory Lane because they won the national championship in Indianapolis, which I guess has the Indy 500. So like lane, like of a racetrack, I'm guessing. Anyways, we got the Victory shirt on. We got the Victory Pokemon on our coin. And we are going to, I'm just going to flip. I'm going to flip like this. Whichever one of these gets, how do I want to say this? I'm losing it. I'm losing it. Come on, come to me. I had this whole idea and I am blanking on how to explain it. Is the Japanese... I'm failing miserably right now. Is the Japanese copy going to have the shiny on it? If it's heads, that is yes. Okay, so the Japanese copy is in fact going to have our shiny, so we'll go ahead and check. The English copy right here for $39.99, not a shiny. That is A-okay, because 4,000 encounters later, we finally have ourselves a shiny Tepig. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We're basically halfway there. Halfway to, I mean, we got like 90 more encounters until we're truly halfway there, but we're basically halfway to full odds. But yeah, sorry about, that's kind of the idea of my thumbnails, unfortunately, is a little bit of chickeration. Like the shiny Tepig in the thumbnail of this video is not the real shiny Tepig. You know, that's the real shiny Tepig. The one that's on the thumbnail is just a fan creation that I made. And yeah, I did the same thing to the Gibble. I was like, Gibble shiny's not bad, but it would be a lot cooler if it was red and black. So I made it red and black. That would be interesting. I feel like, I don't know if it would work for Tepig. I think it'd be cool in Embor. Like, yeah, I don't really know how, I guess the whole body would just be black for Tepig. But it would be pretty cool if when it became Embor, like if it started off as like a smoky gray, kind of black, shiny for Tepig and Pignite. When you get to Embor, I mean, I love the blue flames. So I wouldn't get rid of the blue flames personally, but gray kind of black flames, kind of like Rapidash, but maybe a little bit darker, those could also be cool. Maybe if you gave Embor's body the like light blue kind of accents that its flames already have, and then made the flames black, could be decent. I don't think it'd be as cool as what it has now, but I think the smoky kind of black flames are... I like Rapidash as shiny. Maybe the smoke could be a little bit darker. It's like maybe a little closer to black. It's pretty gray. It was actually... Rapidash's shiny was purple in Gen 2. I don't know if y'all were aware of that. I think their shinies kind of flipped. I think in Generation 2, Ponyta had the grayish kind of smoky shiny, and Rapidash actually had purple flames. If I'm remembering that correctly. Let's go look it up. Rapidash. Oh goodness, where did that big old yawn come from? Oh yeah, that is completely different look. Completely different. Oh, pop up. Yep, there we go. No, I have ads now. No. Oh, this is tragic. Oh, this is tragic. So, anyways, while y'all look and admire the difference between Rapidash's Shiny in Gen 2 and Gen 3, I had YouTube Premium, so no ads. That's, you know, how I had this playlist going with no ads for so long. But I found out I could get YouTube Premium through my phone provider for like $9 cheaper than what I'm paying for it now. So I canceled it. I was waiting for it to run out before I renewed it. I thought I would have it through the end of today and I would renew it tomorrow, but I guess it's ran out since we started this stream. Oh, y'all cannot see what's going on with the Rapidash on the screen. There we go. So yeah, I was thinking we could make it through the stream without ads running on the videos in this playlist, but clearly I was mistaken. Because now we got ads. So do I want to pivot here and do something different with the music so we're not constantly having to listen to ads every 2-3 minutes? I think I could. Let me cook here real quick. Let me cook.
South Carolina Healthy Connections, healthcare.gov.
Oh, we'll have to sit through an ad here real quick and then I can skip that. Okay, thank you. I could do that. I guess I forgot that is a feature in Opera. I mean, I don't personally run it because I've never needed to. I don't have YouTube ads, so it's never really occurred to me. I guess I could try turning that on though. But I just put on a lo-fi chill beats stream from GlitchX City. So I don't know how well y'all can hear that in the background, but I don't think we should have any more ads. I think there was just one ad when the video started, and I think we'll be good. Hopefully, I don't know if she runs ads in the middle of the stream, but I can run this for a second while we finish out the stream here. There should be this should be a mix of Pokemon and other things as well. It'll just be video games in general, but Glitch has Pokemon too, which it might be really low for y'all. I don't know how well y'all can actually hear it. Since it's lo-fi, it's kind of like quiet. I also don't really want to mess with my settings. Let me see about turning on ad blocker here. Sorry, Champion Lex, I don't have any of that set up at the moment. No Discord or anything like that. Maybe sometime soon, but yeah. I don't personally use Discord all that much myself, so haven't tried it, but I can certainly do it. But you know what's just as good as the Discord? Hitting the subscribe button. I think this is the first time in all of my live streams I've done where I've shilled for a sub. You got a shiny Charmander today. What do you name it? Oh, I am terrible at nicknaming stuff. I always kind of tend to go with Charizard, you know, Charmander into Charizard. I like going with its Japanese name when I nickname stuff. I like Lizardon. I think it's a pretty cool name. You can try that. It's a black dragon, so you can name it Joey Wheeler for Red Eyes Black Dragon from Yu-Gi-Oh! I appreciate that, Jay. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I'm going to see if I can put on Hopper GX's ad blocker and put on my playlist again, because I don't feel like this lo-fi is loud enough. I don't feel like it's going to be good background noise for us. Let's actually just plug you. And how do I turn on? How do I turn this on? Where is this ad blocker thing? There we go. Block ads. Sure, there we go. Let's see if this actually works. If I go back over here and put on our playlist. I think we are back. Well, isn't that convenient and easy and nice? Well, you know, tomorrow I'm gonna renew my YouTube Premium, so I won't even really need it on. I guess I'll keep it on just because, like, oh, I want to see something. I'm gonna get on Bulbapedia. I want to see if, now that I have ad blocker on, if my computer won't like freak out. Because whenever I open up Bulbapedia while I'm streaming, the fans on my laptop start spinning. I can hear them. So I'm kind of curious, without all the ads, if Bulbapedia will run better. What I want to look up, I guess, just Pokemon Black 2. Why not? Let's see. Are we gonna run a little more efficiently with all the ads popping up? It seems like it. We're actually that's actually crazy. Yeah, normally when I get on Bulbapedia while we're streaming, I hear my fans going, I see the CPU usage on OBS go up to like 3% when normally it's like 1.5. We're still sitting at like 1.5. So it was all the ads popping up on Bulbapedia. That's kind of funny. They give you a certificate for completing PokeStars Studios? Did not know that. Maybe I'll just have to do that myself. I've never even remotely attempted PokeStar Studios. Every time I am forced to go through that whole thing, I do the minimum that is necessary, and then I zoom one out of there. I'd never even given it a shot. Wait, how do you get one if not in the game? What do you mean not in the game, but you get one? You get a physical certificate? Yeah, Burbank City is not really one you need to return to for anything. I guess there are some items that you can only get once you have surf, but that's really it. There's really no other reason to go back to Burbank. Really, your starting home either, like Asperdia and Burbank are pretty one and done once you get through the story. I mean, I guess there's going back to Flossessy to like talk to Benga at Alder's house after you beat the game, or after you beat, you know, White Tree Hollow, Black Tower, whatever. And I guess if you have Keldeo, you go back to Flossessy to unlock its Resolute form. Oh, that's right, yeah. Once you have surf, you can, right above the city, there's that little surf area up there. You can get some stuff. I forget about that being up there. I do find routes like the one above Asperdia City between Flossessy and Asperdia really funny. Like, I don't know, it just cracks me up when routes like that get their own dedicated route number, and it's like, you can walk through it in 5 seconds. Like, it is insanely short. But not nearly as bad as route number 1 in X and Y. That has always cracked me up. Why did they give a route number to the 4-second long gravel path between your starting city and the next city? There's no grass on it. You can't encounter any Pokemon. It's literally just a little scenic stroll through a cobblestone street for 4 seconds, and it's called Route 1. Why? It's not a route. That's a tiny road between 2 cities that you can't catch Pokemon on. Actually, I made a TikTok video about that years ago. I started up a little series that was like that was rating random things from the Pokemon universe, and one of the videos was starting routes, like the first route in every game. I was randomly just choosing things in Pokemon and just rating them. And I went on a little, I wouldn't call it a rant, but I gave that Route 1 from X and Y like a 0 out of 10 or something, because it's basically not a route. There's no point in it existing. And surprisingly, that video did pretty well. I mean, none of my videos nowadays do well on TikTok. My account on TikTok is dead. Holy crap, it's dead. That little series of randomly rating things from Pokemon was like the last time my TikTok did anything. Like, granted, that was like 2 years ago, and I haven't really posted at all in 2 years, but it's mainly because anytime I try and post on TikTok nowadays, I have 40K followers on TikTok, and when I post, I get like 100 views. Like, TikTok has just shut down showing my stuff to people. I guess because I just don't post enough, and they're like, you're not worth putting out there because you're not creating enough content for us. Which, TikTok is brutal like that. Like, if you go a week without posting on that app, they will completely throttle like showing your stuff to people. You can be on like a really good like little trend with your stuff, like your things are really getting seen. You take like 5 days off and then you go post again and it's just nosedive. Like I'm convinced their algorithm does that on purpose to like incentivize you to just post as often as possible so you don't lose like, you know, people's attention, which, you know, I guess on that app it's pretty easy to lose people's attention if you're not like constantly in their face. So I guess that's the point, maybe. Like some of the YouTube shorts that I've tried posting about my, you know, shiny Pokemon failures from our Cute Charm streams. I've tried posting them on TikTok as well, and yeah, nothing at all. Not very well received. Brain rot children, brain rot all of us. It's really it's about money. It's about what it is. They want to get as many people viewing the content as possible. So the best way to get people in order to view content, you need people to post content. So, you know, I don't know, stuff like that. Yeah, YouTube's a little bit better about it. From what I've seen, I mean, I think it depends on how big your audience is. Like, I think if I went missing for a year and came back, I don't think YouTube would, I mean, y'all might see, you know, my stuff, like it might still appear on your YouTube, you know, page or whatever. But I really think it depends on how big your audience is on YouTube. Like if if you have millions of subscribers and you go dark for 6 months and then come back, honestly, I think that might boost your views because you're gonna like people of that size are like have a pretty significant audience that are like looking forward to their content, and then they go missing for 6 months and then finally post again, and people are like, "Oh my God, where'd you go? Holy shit, I gotta watch this! You've been gone forever." Sometimes I see people on TikTok, like they go away for a minute and then come back and it's like nothing changed, everything's good, like their videos still keep doing well, but those are typically the people that aren't like, they're not like niche posters, like they just kind of like ride trends and like do skits that are related around like current trends and stuff. So like, you know, stuff like Pokemon, I definitely feel like since 2022 Pokemon content on YouTube or TikTok, I should say, has like gone down because people aren't as interested in it anymore. At least on that app, because of, you know, people were really into it on TikTok when Pokemon cards were going crazy. But now that the Pokemon card scene has like gone down a lot, I feel like people aren't as interested in Pokemon stuff on TikTok anymore. YouTube's a different story. I think, you know, Pokemon has a pretty good creator space and like group, you know, reach to people for content. I think there's always going to be need for Pokemon content on YouTube. In fact, I'd say Pokemon content on YouTube is like at its peak right now, honestly. I think it's been there for a few years now. Because I mean, you know, 10 years ago when I first started getting into like watching and participating in YouTube content for Pokemon, people, you know, the kind of views people get now on Pokemon related videos would be just an anomaly back then. You know, people like Small Ant and stuff, like, you know, not even just Small Ant, like other, you know, Pokemon centered creators post stuff and get millions of views, and you know, that's it's pretty, stuff does pretty well now. Like 10 years ago, like a Pokemon video getting like 300, 400k views was like insanely good. And, you know, if you somehow got a Pokemon YouTube video to like 1 million something views, like that was a big deal. Now it happens all the time. No, I got an ad. What happened? My ad blocker's not working. I got an ad.
Again and again. Free 5G phones when you join, and the same great deals as new customers when you stay. That's not a yada yada. Only at Metro.
I mean, it is, you know, yeah, getting hundreds of thousands of views is still very good. Obviously, you know, I would never, I would never say, oh, you only got 250,000 views. Isn't that much? Like, obviously, that's a lot of views. But it's just Pokemon videos getting millions of views nowadays is much more commonplace. And you know. It could also be, I think YouTube is like cracked down more on ad blocker related stuff, so that could be also why it's not quite 100%. I mean, I think that was the first ad I've at least noticed that I've gotten in a second, which, can ads be copyright? Is that a thing? Like, could a company like take down this video because the audio for their ad is in the background of my stream? Is that a thing? I don't know. Like, could they be like, oh, we don't endorse you. We don't. I mean, it's free advertising, really, but I mean, you know, people get about that kind of stuff. Maybe not so much copyright, but maybe it's like, I mean, maybe in the same way, you know, I'm wearing a Nike shirt. If I was like a really big creator, obviously, you know, if it could be one of those things where, like, you know, if you had a lot of reach and maybe Nike doesn't want you to like represent their brand or seem like you're representing their brand, they could be like, hey, you know, take this video down. We don't endorse you. Don't put out our logo with your stuff. So like ads could be the same way. You know, a company could be like, hey, we don't endorse you. Don't play our ads during your content. Like, we don't want to be associated with, you know, what you put out. That could be a thing. Maybe not so much copyright, but being like, you know, we don't want our brand. And obviously when it comes to the, you know, those big companies and, you know, the people who pay YouTube money with ads, they would win out. They'd be like, hey, this person, we don't mess with them. We don't want this video up where they put our name out there or something. And then YouTube would be like, yes, my overlord, my bill payer, we shall take them down for not being worthy of your endorsement. Oh, man. I can't remember if I did the same thing on 3928 or was it 3918, but I'm feeling like doing a non-Tepig encounter here, but Instead of doing one Snivy, one Oshawott, I'm going to let Professor Juniper here decide. Are we doing an Oshawott or Snivy encounter here? So let's go. Snivy's green, so Snivy will be heads. Oshawott will be tails. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to go with Snivy here. I'm going to throw out a random little Snivy encounter. See if we can cook up something different, something magical with Snivy instead. Yeah, I mean, obviously in my current state as a content creator, I'm not really worried about it. No one's coming after me for wearing a Nike shirt or playing ads, but I was just thinking for like much bigger creators who like make a lot of money off their content and are like very more public, much more influential, if companies would be like, yo, we don't want you representing our, putting our brand in your content. Now, if it's content they don't mind being associated with, maybe not, but like, there are probably certainly more problematic creators that companies could be like, hey, yo, we do not endorse what you got going on here. Don't put our logo in your stuff. Do not associate us with you in any way. Which kind of relates to your example you just used right there, DK. I'm kind of getting the itch to bring our white 2 copy online. I'm gonna go through one more encounter here with these 2 copies of black 2, and then I'll let my Dragonite coin. I'm feeling coin happy right now. I'll let my Dragonite coin decide which game we replace with white 2. Oh, Ryder, you were really right there, buddy.
You're both sleeping under my desk. Y'all could go lay in bed, You don't gotta lay right here.
Ryder, can you watch your head, buddy? I don't want to run you over. I was just scooting back for a second. All right, so neither of you worked. Oh, Leo took my advice. He said, "Okay, I'm out of here. Goodbye." Actually, I might need to go take him outside. Just make sure he doesn't go to the bathroom anywhere. So I will be right back. I'll take them out and get them tucked in bed, and then I will come finish off the last like 30-ish plus minutes to the stream. We'll see. Come on, Ryder, you want to go outside?
60,000 bonus points to stop scrolling and start living. Redeem points for travel with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
All right. What was I doing? That's right. We need to decide on a game to replace with white too. So we'll go with heads is English and then tails is Japanese. That coin went all the way over there. And we got heads. So we will be replacing our English copy of Black 2 over here. Taking you on out and dropping you down. And we will be... Bam! White 2 in Japanese. See if this will bring us a little bit more luck here. Switching games. Oh, you just mean in these games in general? Yeah, there are. I mean, I could RNG manip every single shiny we do. Honestly, like, why do I feel like you are really crooked? Off base here. Like I could never do a true shiny hunt at all for this whole challenge, you know. I could cute charm glitch and shiny manip or RNG manip every Pokemon in this game until, you know, we get them all. And I'm not, you know, I don't know everything about RNG manipulation. I'd have to learn a lot, but honestly, I could probably complete this whole shiny living dex in less than a year if I really figured out RNG manipulation on top of the cute charm glitch. Yeah, like, you know, I had to do RNG manipulation for the Q-Charm glitch to get that going, but that's the first time I've ever attempted RNG manipulation, and it did take me a long time to get down, so, you know, or at least get it right once, so, you know, I'd have to learn a lot about the RNG manipulation of, you know, everything, you know, static encounters, wild encounters, like, you know, there are tools to use on your computer that you 100% need to calculate seeds and see where you are compared to what you're trying to get and how long you gotta wait and yada yada. But I certainly could do that, and like it might be an option for some things, maybe down the road. Maybe you just attempt it a couple times just to be like, you know, kind of showcase things. But I don't know. Part of me wants to do this as legitimately, and there's nothing illegitimate about RNG manipulation. You know, they're legitimate shinies. You were just using external measures to figure out how to find the shinies faster. But part of me just wants to, I don't know, part of me wants the thrill of the chase, not just, like, I don't want to just have all the shinies. Like, you know, if I wanted to just have a complete shiny living dex, I could just cheat them all in and be like, that's good enough for me. But, I think there's something fun and, you know, exciting about just throwing your head at the wall and soft resetting until you get something. I don't know if that makes me crazy, but we could certainly experiment down the road with RNG manipulating a couple shinies just to see how it's done. Just to, take a little detour, maybe spice up the stream, do something a little different. Yeah, I mean, like, there is a small part of me that would rather not, there's a small part of me that would rather fully hunt everything in the game, all 649 shinies, for, the satisfaction of thrill of finding them all. But I also, acknowledge that that would just take an insanely long time to full odds, or even at boosted odds with whatever, you can get, Masuda Method, Shiny Charm, whatever. It still would take an incredibly long time to get all the shinies. And so, that's why I'm doing the cute charm glitch in Platinum and stuff, because, I mean, I'm basically saving myself years of time, which, is understandable. Because shoot, if I tried to full odds hunt truly every single shiny in these games, I might be in my 40s by the time I finish that. At least, with the way I'm doing it now, I'll probably certainly be in my 30s by the time I finish this, but unless I get stupidly lucky, astronomically lucky. But even this Tepig is showing that, a single soft reset hunt can take months to do. Even if I got it now, at half odds, it still took almost 2 months. Fighting Cryogonal 3 Ice Cream. Yeah, that Pokemon RNG can certainly feel like that sometimes. It certainly feel like it is out to get you. And it does feel like it kind of stacks too, which is weird. You'll somehow get no RNG, no hacks, it'll just be everything's normal, nothing crazy, and then you just got 5 turns in a row with flinch, para, crit, flinch, stuff like that. It always seems to happen when it starts annoying you. It's when you just need to win, you're just kind of tired of it, that's when the BS starts to roll out. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. Bum, bum, bum. And Black and White just has some banger soundtracks. Even the ones that are not so epic, they're just kind of chill. Accumula Town. It's not some champion theme or crazy rival battle theme. It's just a nice, fun little, it's just got a good beat and kind of get you jamming, get you moving. Just start playing this song on repeat and see how many times it takes. listening to it before. Actually, I feel like I was gonna say I could put together a playlist of purely Fur It Walk and Dancing Toothless. You know, the Accumula Town and Driftdale City. I could just put together a playlist of only those and run those on repeat and see see if that somehow brings out the shiny with the good vibes. Damn, another ad. It seems like every 5 songs an ad somehow creeps in. And I got a back-to-back. That's annoying. I've had YouTube Premium for like 3 years or something, so I'm really not used to getting ads on YouTube. I guess they literally cut it off as, you know, at the exact time of when I signed up for it initially, because I had it earlier today. Like, I've not been seeing ads on YouTube all day, and then just some point during the stream, I guess that it expired. But hey, it'll be worth it. I'll be saving myself like over $100 a year by re-subscribing to it through my phone service, which is crazy. Like, I was paying $18 a month for YouTube Premium, which I know, like, wow, that's crazy, but I don't pay. That's how I get my music. I just use YouTube Music. So, you know, my whole thought process was, okay, I'm dropping Apple Music, so that's $10 a month, you know, dropping. And so effectively I felt like I was just adding YouTube Premium for $8, because I was paying $10 for, you know, just Apple Music and then not having YouTube Premium. But then I was like, well, you know what? I was going on a trip. I wanted to save some YouTube videos. I'm not a huge music person anyways, so I don't mind the difference between, you know, Apple Music and YouTube Music. So I was like, why not? It seems like a fair exchange. But then I found out, you know, I just got a new phone, got my own, you know, I'm 28 and I just got my own phone plan from my parents. So, and then found out I could get YouTube Premium through Verizon for $10. And so I was like, well, shit, why am I not doing that? Save myself $8 a month. Almost $100 a year. Also doing the same thing with Disney Plus. You know, I've been paying for Disney Plus annually, so, you know, it's a little bit cheaper to pay for it up front for the year than every month. But then they said they were increasing the price, which they've increased the price like every year now for 2 or 3 years. But then I saw I can get Disney Plus with Hulu and ESPN Plus through Verizon as a bundle for $10, which is like cheaper or maybe the same price per month as what I'm paying now for just YouTube or what do you call it? Disney Plus. So I'm dropping my Disney Plus and also going through Verizon as well, which will save us because now my fiance can stop paying for Hulu. Although I think she was only paying like a few bucks a month, wasn't anything too crazy, but we'll still save on it. No, they don't need more money, but they're going to keep doing it because they can get away with it. Like, I personally could do without Disney Plus. Like, I watch some stuff on there every once in a while, and I'm a fairly big Marvel fan and Star Wars fan. Not so much recently. I haven't really been watching the stuff as of late. But, you know, if I wanted to watch like old Marvel movies and Star Wars movies, honestly, I've been considering just investing in like a Blu-ray player and getting Blu-rays of those movies anyways. Like, I could personally live without Disney Plus, but my fiance really loves Disney and Pixar movies, so we are not getting rid of Disney Plus right now.
Ready for your dreamies?
PetSmart. Anything for pets.
Netflix is the one I'm trying to convince her to let us drop. Neither of us use Netflix, like, ever. But she wants to keep it around because she's like, oh, there's some things I want to watch every now and then. And I'm just like, well, so we can subscribe to it when you need to watch it, but let's just unsub from it right now. Because I don't think either of us have used Netflix in 2 months, 3 months. But, you know, we pay for like the cheapest, dirt cheap plan you can get for Netflix anyways, so. And she pays for it, so, you know. Yeah, if she wants to keep it around, I don't know, whatever. She can do that. That's fine. No, like, they used to have good originals and stuff like that, like, but, yeah, no. Recently, it's just, like, nothing of, at least to me, nothing worth watching on Netflix at all. You know, I like Stranger Things, but it's gonna be forever. You know, they're taking forever to get that show out anyways, so, you know, it's probably gonna be another year, 2 before we get season 5. And by that point, I might not even care anymore. The show Arcane was incredibly good. I was surprised when I watched that. I was like, wow, this is a shockingly really good show. So I'm looking forward to season 2 of that, which I think will be the last season. I think they're only doing 2 seasons of that show. Outside of that, like, there's nothing I'm looking towards Netflix for. Yeah, I mean, they have the occasional, like, cool thing. Like, there was the one thing Zac Efron did. I think that was on Netflix, where he had a little docu-series and explored the world. That was kind of cool. We watched that. I think that was on Netflix. And that was, honestly, that docu-series was kind of what I wouldn't say inspired us. I think my fiance had wanted to go to Iceland for a while. But seeing, you know, in that docu-series, he went to Iceland and did some things, and I was like, oh, that is pretty cool. So I think it was really watching that really prompted us to go to Iceland, which we did. Actually, that was about a year ago. We went to Iceland at the end of September last year. So, I mean, I guess they have some things, but, like, just nothing I'm ever really looking for. Like, I never really care to go on Netflix and find something. I mostly watch YouTube. That's really most of the content I consume is on YouTube. And then I watch, you know, anime on Crunchyroll a fair bit. Not as much as I used to, but I'd watch that a whole lot more than I watch Netflix, Hulu. I only use HBO Max to occasionally watch Game of Thrones or, you know, House of the Dragon. I guess I used it to watch Last of Us last year or something like that. And then Prime Video I only use to watch The Boys. So, you know, started Prime Video for The Boys season 4. As soon as it was over, canceled my subscription. One that I've heard has a lot of really good sleeper shows on it that not a lot of people talk about is Apple TV Plus. Apparently they have a lot of really good shows that really don't get a lot of talk. I did watch, what's it called? Severance? Was that what it was called on Apple TV Plus? I think it was called Severance. With Adam Scott. That was a really good show. That first season was incredibly good. So I ended up getting rid of my Apple TV Plus because we weren't watching it. But I think Ted Lasso's also on there, which people rave about. My parents love Ted Lasso. I've been meaning to watch it, I just haven't. But very nice on Legal Eye Score. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I kind of have an ethical opposition to giving Amazon money. I don't like doing it. I don't pay for Prime. You know, I never shop on Amazon Prime. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Amazon. I don't really care for them. I don't care for Jeff Bezos. Oop, I just moved my camera. Suddenly grab the cord there. I'll just have to get you all repositioned. Oh, whoopsie.
Progressive makes it easy to save with a quick commercial auto quote online. So you can get back
I'm wondering
to the to-do list.
I'm wondering if these ads are just kind of creeping in through the ad blocker, or if the ad blocker is just not working at all and YouTube's only just playing ads every like 3 or 4 videos. Or maybe a lot of Zame's videos are not monetized because of the fact they're copyrighted content that they're just posting to their channel. So that could be also it. Maybe a lot of these videos don't have ads on them because they've been like copyrighted or whatever. All right, DK. Well, I'll probably be ending the stream in like 8 minutes or so. I'm gonna try and keep to a schedule of like 7:30 to 10 on Tuesday and Wednesdays. So I might not be back, or I might not be here when you get back. I'm gonna just move this DS out of the way completely. But we'll see. I'm probably gonna go to like 4075, whichever comes first, either 10 o'clock p.m. or 4075 encounters. There could be some days where I run a little bit longer on streams. We'll see, but I don't think today is going to be one of those days. During the work week, I'm going to try and cap it at like 2.5 hours. Sometimes I feel like I go a little late on these streams and then I don't end up getting enough sleep, and then I'm just exhausted the next day because I have trouble sleeping to begin with, so... There we go. All right, little Tepig, are you going to bless us here at the very end of the stream? Are we going to go out with a bang? I don't know what would be better, like more exciting. Getting the shiny at the end of the stream where things are kind of winding down, you're kind of feeling a little defeated, you're like, oh damn, didn't happen. And then it's like right at the end, and it's like, oh shit, ending off the stream good. Or if it's like, you just start up the stream and then like the first or second encounter is just the shiny and you're just like, oh, well that was fast. Dang, these ads are really rolling in now. Goodness.
Bonus points to stop
Kind of
scrolling
annoying.
and start living. Redeem points for travel with Chase Sapphire Reserve.
At least we haven't gotten any like crazy long ones. Those haven't had to deal with those in a minute, but my fiance uses YouTube through her own account and doesn't have a premium or anything. And there have been times she's not great at, like, she kind of puts it on in the background and doesn't pay attention to it. And sometimes I'll walk by the TV and notice she has like a 30-minute ad playing, and I'm just like, you know, your stuff's not playing right. Like this ad's been going for 7 minutes. And she's just like, oh, no, I didn't notice. Oh, okay, to each their own. Yeah. I remember way back in the golden days when YouTube ads were it was just one ad, one singular ad, and it was like 15 seconds max, and you got to skip it after 5. And now it's like, yeah, maybe you get a skip button on, you know, the shorter ads, but most likely you're not going to get it, and you're going to watch 2 in a row. I mean, that's, you know, you always got to make more money to, you know, keep things rolling. So what's the best way to make more money for YouTube? They just got to load you up with more ads, because that's where they get the money. Like, sure, you know, they get some money through people donating and people subbing, or yeah, I guess becoming members, I guess we'll call it. Like, yeah, they get some money through that, but YouTube, yeah, the big bucks are coming in through the ads. So they want to increase profit for a quarter. You gotta watch more ads, and that's why they are so heavily against ad blockers, because it messes with their money. Oh, I forgot I said, oh, well, we're coming up right on, just right even, about to be 10 o'clock, and we're on 4075. I did say this would, in fact, be the last encounters of the day of the stream. I have to check both at this point. I kind of told myself I was just going to go with one, like, load one game, and then That would just be the one, but I loaded both of them, so there's no way I'm not going to check both of them. So we're not even going to do the whole coin. We've done coin flips enough today. We're just going to start from the right and see. Over here for 40.75, do we have a shiny Tepig to end off the stream? No, we do not. But 40.76. A little bit of a different number, 40.75. It's got the nice, it's an interval of 5. 40.76 is an even number. A little bit more pleasing than odd numbers, but
Progressive makes it easy to with a quick commercial.
I can't end it right. I can't end this with an ad playing. Like, if I open up this Tepig right now and it's a shiny, do I want an Allstate or Progressive? I don't know whose ad's playing right now. I don't want that in the background. So I'm gonna wait. Because if I get a shiny, I'm gonna clip this, and I ain't having ads playing in the background. We will not have ads tomorrow. It'll be fixed. We get a banger Castelia City 8-bit remix. Okay. For 40.76, the shiny Tepig. Once again, not today. Tepig has eluded us. Yet again, we're basically at half odds. 40.96 is the halfway point, the full odds. We're 20 away from that. So another great stream. Thank you all again for stopping by. Always appreciated. Always nice to have people here to chat with, keep me entertained while I mash the A button. But I'll see y'all tomorrow. We are on the schedule now. We are good and go. We're nice and professional. So 7:30 p.m. Eastern, Standard Time for anyone that's not, my time zone. So yeah, see y'all tomorrow.